A cold and dreary day, especially for those who live here.
The winter is just starting and we're going to see a lot more of this.
This man lived in an encampment until a few months ago. He's worried about those who still do as the city issues eviction notices.
I'm incredibly nervous that this is going to become sort of an ongoing struggle through the next 4 or 5 months.
Especially since there's no room at Toronto's shelters. They can accommodate 8,200 people, but in November, an average of 168 were turned away every day. Compare that with about 30 people at the same time last year. A desperate situation expected to get worse. To prepare for the next few frigid months, volunteers are gathering sleeping bags and winter coats.
I'm frightened. It's the first time that I would use that term.
Your first time in 15 years that you've been volunteering.
You realize at this point that that you're not going to be able to keep everybody alive. It's just not possible.
So we're prepping hot meals.
For outreach.
He wants the city to keep operating the temporary shelters it opened during the pandemic, but they've started winding down.
You just wish that the mayor and his staff were also up at night with this, because then we would be getting some immediate solutions.
We are concerned about the weather.
The city blames a bigger problem.
We need more supportive and deeply affordable housing in this city.
There is a major shortage of that, and the cost of living has skyrocketed.
At the end of the day, folks need to have the income in order to pay for the housing.
The city is planning for more than 400 new permanent affordable rental units and adding 1,000 shelter spaces, but many say that's not enough and not happening fast enough as a long winter looms. Lisa Shing, CBC News, Toronto.